Alright, Mike, we're back with Tyson, so got another dog out here for a distraction. But anyway, I was just getting ready to tell Crystal what happened. Yesterday, Sunday, well, you don't know this, Mike, because you haven't been watching the show, but I always think that there's a skunk ape out in the pasture. So I took she laughed. I took all the dogs out there, to let them go swimming. And Son, we have this one old fat one, Son, that just kind of waddles around and breaks away from the group and waddles off into the bushes. Well, next thing I know, a huge deer is coming out of the bushes over there and running down the trail with its, and Son didn't see it. She just, she flushed it out of there because of her waddling around, but she never saw it. So Dossier started to chase after it, and I was able to call her. None of the rest of them saw it, except for Andre and Checkers, who ran over by the neighbor's house, and the neighbor started calling over to me, and I said, there was a deer, and yeah, apparently she's been seeing it. There's a pregnant deer that apparently, I don't know if they have Darwin Awards for deer, but is thinking of having its baby out there in my pasture. So we're going to have to be double, triple careful. And we're going to have to go out there and check before we bring the dogs out and stuff, because we can't have them chasing a deer. Yeah, it was right over there, because there's kind of a little, I'm sure to the deer it looks like a good place to have a baby. And then it jumped out and ran down that little trail right there. And of course I didn't have the camera going. Crystal's like, yeah, sure, that happened.
Oh.
Alright, so anyway, back to Tyson. What we want to do is, again, have a really solid recall. You can prevent so many things from happening that way. If the dog starts to go towards Tyson,
in the bushes.
Good boy. Someone that you don't want him to go to. Eli. Come on, let's go see if the deer's over here.
I think I just seen something in the bushes.
Oh, stop it.
I swear.
Eli doesn't like to come out here. Eli! I don't think Eli will chase a deer. But where did you see something?
Over on this side over here.
So come to
it could have
find
been
out,
a bird.
all this time it wasn't the skunk ape. I went back with the puppies to look to see if I saw it. Tyson? Good boy. Tyson! Good boy! Gonna reward him right away. Oh yeah, it was a pretty big one. Of course, in my mind, it was huge. Tyson! Good boy! Good boy! And you can kind of see what Tyson happens with this dog. Because of where that box is, he kind of tips his ear down when he feels the page up. Well, I don't know, it came out of here somewhere. Son, she's kind of waddling around in there, and that scared it. I don't want a deer to have a baby out here. Tyson! Good boy! Good boy! Tyson! Good boy! So see, I've got to do the double thing on him. I call him, and then he kind of shoots past. And this may be something that he did before. I think if we had it back there, it would be okay, because we don't go back there that often. And when we do have collars on all of them. But if it gets under here, it's pretty isolated under there. Anyway, I went back there with the puppies and looked, but I didn't see it. I have had deer. I've got that one video of where I had deer back here. A whole family of them. It's probably one of the babies. That was 3 or 4 years ago. Comes back from whence it came. Now, see, Eli just took off. I don't know. You can go back here somewhere and everything will be fine. Tyson! Good boy! Tyson! Good boy! Good boy! So I can just tell you right now, that's his modus operandi. He sort of halfway comes and then shoots by. So I've got to add that extra command. All right, come on. Oh, he loves it out here. Tyson, good boy. Good boy. Eli's like, well, maybe if they give treats, I'll stay out here. I do like to have another dog for a distraction, though. If this deer comes jumping out, Crystal, I don't care if I'm babbling on. Well, unless I'm talking about Dave, though. Well, we can talk about Dave later. Get the deer on there. I don't know if I told you guys this, but they have a Dave fan forum now that I got invited to go on, but I wouldn't dare go on there. Sort of the way alcoholics shouldn't hang out with other alcoholics. My condition could get worse. Yeah, I want to think the deer was right around in there somewhere. Tyson, good boy! See how I was able to bend him around? Good boy. And his food drive is just, We're going to build that up. All through. Oh, Eli, maybe if I give you more treats, you'll stay with us. Eli. You know, back in there, but I don't want it to have its baby back there. Apparently it's been going over there in Luann's yard for a while now, and she can tell that it's pregnant. Tyson, good boy, good boy. So that time he came directly to me, and I think by putting myself, he kind of goes to Crystal because she's kind of there, but if I put myself in between the two of them. No, I'm just happy having my fish pets out here. I don't need a deer. But, maybe that's what we were hearing out in the bushes all that time. I thought it was the skunking. I mean, it's an easy mistake to make. All right, so I'm going to let this dog kind of head out the gate over there. Tyson, good boy, good boy, good boy. I'm just going to tell you right now, if you don't have an off-leash recall, you got nothing. All right, Crystal, and I don't think I deleted that memory card, so you're going to have to go through it. Maybe there's only the stuff from Saturday. Anyway, Carmelita came and got little Riley, and she was, taking her as the carry-on the plane. And so she brings this, little soft-sided kennel thing, and, it was kind of long, but it wasn't too tall. So I said, she's really not going to fit in there, and she just made her fit because she just had her head sticking out and stuff. And there is a video on my phone. We got to upload it to YouTube. It wasn't too good, but anyway, all right, get back down that way. Let's work on the leash a little bit. Anyway, they made it home safely. So now, the other thing that we're working on, Mike, is this dog has got to know when you hook a leash on it, that it's got to be very, very conscious of you, not just, oh, the leash is there. Or that because there's another dog there or something, it can just... I'm telling you, I see the key to making Eli like me. I will tell you, the majority of people, when they put a leash on the dog doesn't look at them. It looks at everything but them. Kind of views you as a human sled. And I'm really buffering that pressure right there because this is a sensitive dog. Did you do this at home? I'm kind of having my foot that direction, which to the dog is indicative that I'm going that way. But I'm not trying to yank or crank or do anything like that. I'm doing the pager on every single turn right there. I'm not, well, let me see if I can get him to do it without it. Don't, if you want to make me crazy, then say stuff like that. I'm really going to define heel is this location with the head turned slightly in. See, he's starting to look at me. Anyway, I'm going to keep you guys updated with the saga of the deer. Of course, I didn't have the camera on. The dogs were beating up Butterscotch. I think I had turned it off to yell at them. So my goal right now is to be able to get him to turn with the pager instead of putting pressure on the leash, which I did right there. So that's the beginning of heel right there. Even his head is angled in. All right, Mike, more updates soon.